Here are 2 tips that you should consider when you're working to judge the timing of something happening in the tarot cards. Good evening, this is Lucky Links. I've got 2 tips here that I've got for you. A lot of people use a lot of different methods for doing the timing of something. People will look at the numbers on the cards. I do something different, but regardless of what method you use to determine the timing, there's 2 things that you should consider when you're dealing with timing in tarot and figuring out the timing, because that's like the number 1 question we get from clients. Or if you're reading for yourself, you want to know, when's this going to happen, right? You need to know when. What's the point of reading it if you're not going to know when? The first thing, and this is a really hard thing, but you must remember this. The first tip is this: do not get all stressed out about time. The more you go when, the more you keep going back to it, the more you get worked up about it, the more you go over it again and again and get all stressed out about the timing, the more it will affect the outcome, and the more things are going to lock up on you or get weird or get out of control on you, depending upon, your patterns. So that's the first tip. The second one is to remember this: timing is about conditions coming together. Let's take an orange tree, for example. You need the right soil, the right amount of water, the right amount of light, the right amount of oxygen, and the right conditions all to come together, and the timing of the season for the fruit to grow in order for you to get the fruit that you need. Some things take more time to harvest or for the fruit to grow than others. And it can be that something doesn't come together because one of the things is off. Well, what's happening with my relationships? Well, maybe you're not in the right soil. Maybe you're not providing the right conditions. Maybe you're not giving yourself the right food. The fact is, the conditions may be preventing it from happening, and so that makes the time longer or screws the timing up. Some things will be closer than other things with the conditions being all lined up. So consider these 2 tips whenever you're looking at timing. Now, for those of you who actually want to learn how to judge the timing off the cards, I'm teaching my method in a little mini class. People have asked me, can you do some discounted classes or some classes that are a little less expensive? Well, I'm doing some mini classes now that everyone can afford. This one is how to do timing, and it will show you. I go through all the majors and show you how the timing works in them. And then I've got some exercises for you guys to go through the minors and get some experience yourself. And you'll pull it all together and then be able to use this to judge the timing yourself in your readings. If you want to take that class, I'm going to put my LuckyLinksFortune.com link below. You can click on it and you can go right to the class. If you want to take another one of my classes or you want to get a reading from me, 779-302-8009 or conjurehope@gmail.com, or remember, LuckyLinksFortune.com. Remember to subscribe and to hit the notification button and to share this video everywhere.